Well, hello class. I hope all is going well and you're all excited about getting into your first week of research methods. I want you to think about a project, something you really would like to write about, because after this class you're going to be asked to write an exploratory paper. What I want you to know is 4 hours go by real fast in class, but they even go by faster during the week, and so does the course. So we want to get in the most quality time rather than seat time. Seat time is important, but if you're just occupying the seat and not getting into what you need to do, then it's a waste of time and money. So my job is to help you analyze your precious time and figure out what we need to do at the very end to really understand how research works. I've been dealing with research for a number of years, and I know that research is such an important part of business. Without it, we wouldn't be able to come up with a lot of the theories and things that make our businesses successful. We have to know what we're doing internally. We have to know what our competition is doing. All of this is important. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of what I'm going to cover this week. What I want you to do this week is to do your readings and assignments. I invite you to open up this folder and take a look at what's to come. You definitely are going to have to write an exploratory paper, but before you do that, I want to kind of go over the learning objectives of this week. And that is to, first of all, introduce you to learning objectives 1 and 2. And that it has to do with discriminating among fact, belief, and opinion. And some of the articles that you read in popular business today. You're going to be responsible for reading business research methods, which you have the download in chapter 1, and looking at PowerPoints 10 to 23 that are right in the book. We're going to spend some time doing the research that is needed to understand those learning objectives that have to do with the literature that you're going to be reading. For example, in your resources, all right, there's what they call a research process video. And you're going to look, it gives an overview of the research process. And there's also another video which is 3 ways to structure your literature review. A literature review is all of the research that you need in order to solve a problem. I'm going to teach you how to do a hypothesis. I'm going to teach you how to write a strategic plan, a business strategic plan, and how to meet the goals and objectives that support that hypothesis through the strategy. So your first assignment is going to be to write an exploratory paper. Your second assignment for this week is to do an outline of a literature review. We're going to cover this all in class. And the outline of the literature review is going to meet objectives 3 and 4, or actually objective 3, which is going to be write an exploratory paper on a topic relative to your industry. Objective 4 is going to be prepare an outline of a literature review. And then we do a reflection of all of that. So it's going to be a really interesting week. And what I am going to do is I am going to essentially, put up some ideas for you that will be extremely useful in writing a research process through exploratory research, and then prepare an outline of an actual literature review. We're also going to do some reflection on how our organization uses research to make good research decisions. So that is the overview of what's going to happen week 1. And what I am going to do is I am essentially going to put assignments 1 and 2 right in this module folder, so you don't have to vary anywhere. Everything you need to do is in the weeks folder, including the online weeks that are to come. So I'm going to put a little note. You've already probably would have seen this after you finish this, looking at this video, but on the folder I am writing this. Please view this before coming to first class in the folder. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday, May 13th.